bitch, you wanna clock me like Sherry. All y'all crab bitches ain't got the worry.
Welcome back to another episode of the CPE podcast, season 2, baby. I am your host, as usual, Chief Chris.
Yo, it's the most Waterfall Bill.
Studio and make the greatest song of all time.
You damned if you do, you can't please everybody. When I learned I can't please everybody, my life was great. I don't care what you think about me. Yeah, you wash, get out of here, suck my dick. I don't care, no homo. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Because you can't let the world dictate who you are.
And that's a fact. And that's why we are the CPE podcast, because we can't please everybody and we don't aim to please everybody. We just here to smoke some gas and talk some trash. You heard me? I am your host, as usual, Chief Chris, aka the creator of chaos, aka Mr. I Don't Give a Fuck, aka one half of the Bronx Bushido Boys, aka leader of the Knicks Nation gang, aka leader of the Nazarelites. You already know. And I am joined as usual. Yes, leader of the Nazarelites, my brother. I am the leader of them. You know what I mean? And I am joined as usual by my co-host. I want you to take it away, brother D. Let the people know who the fuck you be.
Yo, Deltoid 3000. I keep forgetting the number. But it's not about me. It's not about Chris. It's about the illustrious guests we have today. So, introduce yourself, fellas.
You know, Uncle Vic, the one and only Detroit's own 8 Miles finest. One half of the podcast, Bishop and Steele on Vanglorious Media. Check us out. We get into our bag. An extension of the CPE pod family. What up, though? What's going on, fellas? How are y'all doing today?
I didn't even know how to pink bucket.
Glad to be back with you.
Yo, thank you, brother, for joining us once again. And then last but not least, we got the GOAT over here. We got the GOAT. Yo, let him know.
I didn't even know I had a pink bucket. It's always this bucket season, baby.
Oh,
I had to bring the pink bucket out. I was like, oh shit, I just see it. I was like, oh shit, this is gleaming in the light like the Dutchman treasure. My bad. What's good, man? This your boy Irie Starks, man. You already know, boy. Yes, sir, man. Staying true, always rising, knowing self, man. It's your boy Irie Starks here with the team once again. Y'all go get used to this voice. Y'all go get used to this voice and such like that. And we linked up with the guys, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vic, shout out to Chris, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Dan, man. We here, man. It's a lot of shit to talk about. Shout out to Chris for starting the show off with the really, really great summer vibes. Like I said, Marvin Gaye, I Want You album is literally top tier waviness,
bro. Like, remember we had this discussion last episode, not to cut you off, but we had this discussion last episode, man. And there was a reason why I started that one off. One, like you said, summer vibes, you know what I'm saying? For all you guys out there, I don't know where you at in this world, you know what I'm saying, your location, but right now it's looking very beautiful out here in Colorado. We've had nothing but 80-degree weather all week, so you know we've been out here chilling, you know what I mean?
Damn, all week, shit. Damn.
I think we had like 74 maybe, but pretty much like in the 80s, 75 to 80 range, you know what I'm saying, all week. You know, and then
I got a windbreaker on, and it was 90 degrees yesterday. I'm in the Midwest, where it's 90 degrees one day, 60 degrees the next day, raining all week. Not facts.
I mean, shit.
We get more of your weather. Real shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say Detroit and Buffalo is like neighbors, man.
Yeah, we closer to them.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you ain't traveled a lot, then my bad. But I
tell upstate niggas all the time, like, they just East Coast Detroit niggas.
Nah, real shit. We're closer to them than we are to NYC. Real shit.
1000%, nigga. It's like a 4 or 5 hour drive up there, damn near.
That's why I love Benny and them so much. They just remind me of us.
I tell a lot of niggas, when you hear somebody from Buffalo talk, especially one of the OGs, they have more of a Midwest twang to them than a more of a North City voice.
It's that Rick James shit. Rick James was a Motown nigga, man.
And he was
that's real shit. That's real shit.
I've been on Rick all week.
You know what I mean?
That's shit. Real talk.
You know, before we go on with the topics and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to go ahead and explain what the pod family and what it actually stands for, you know what I'm saying? Because we are still officially the CPE podcast, you know what I'm saying? So me and Dan, you know, as you can see, we representing today with our colors, you know what I'm saying? Gang signs out, you heard? But the pod family. So now the pod family, what the pod family represents is basically like, y'all know how we always used to do it on the CPE podcast. We used to always have a guest on pretty much every episode, you know, somebody new, somebody returning, whatever the case may be, you know. So the pod family is actually just a conglomerate of a bunch of different podcasters who are good friends, and we could go all come together, work together, get some shit off. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so that's what. So we are the CPE podcast, but we are AKA also known as the Pod Family over here. You know what I'm saying? Like Ari explained earlier. You know, and shout out to his co-host. Shout out to the brother Los over there. You know what I'm saying? Everything he's doing, of course, pushing narratives. Go ahead and make sure y'all tap into that for some sports slander. You know what I'm saying? But yo,
it's easy. Just think of it like the Soulquarians.
yeah.
Tribe, you know what I'm saying? Tribe, was that Q-Tip had the Tribe. But he came over to Soulquarians to produce also and make music with them also.
Shit,
Didn't mean he
Native
wasn't
Tongues.
part of Tribe, Native Tongues. You know what I'm saying?
mean,
This is a conglomerate of, yeah.
Essentially, it's Wu-Tang, all that. Sons of Man, Killer Army, you know.
This is the United
Real shit.
Nations, fellas.
Yeah,
The United
shit.
Nations.
No, we ain't doing all that. Because no, I mean we could be the United Negroes, all right? United Negroes Association over here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
The
man.
Maybe
Native
the
Tongues
Justice
of
League of
Potters.
Super Friends.
The
What you
Native
said?
Tongues of Potters.
There's so many different names that you could give us, man. But like I said, man, we just all a bunch of gentlemen who just like to sit here and talk some shit, you know what I'm saying? Get our shit off on on trending topics and everything and so on and so forth like that, you know. But I wanted to talk start with you, Vic. You just recently returned home to Detroit, you know what I'm saying? So I want to ask you a question first and foremost. How has the transition been from going where you was previously located at to coming back home? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to be honest, it's still an adjustment. I'm acclimating myself because I understand. I was in small town, rural Ohio. And the thing about Sandusky, it's a tourist town because Kalahari and Cedar Point's there. So 6 months out of the year, it turns into some international shit, and you got people from all over the world there. Then 6 months out of the year, it's dry. But I didn't realize how out of touch I was until I got back because I'm here I was only 2 hours away. And I'm here so much that it's like I don't feel like I went nowhere, but it's a whole other thing to waking up and it's like, okay, I'm just here every day though. And the city's changed so much. Detroit is like it's the premier city in America right now, surprisingly. Like everybody wants to come here. And I remember a time when nobody wanted to come here. People were terrified to come here. I got home, I'm seeing all kinds of white people. I'm like, oh, they're like not scared no more. Like, so it's being in a small environment and then moving back to the city life. And I had to learn how to be mean again and shit like that. It's like, you know.
So when you was in Ohio, question, not to cut you off, bro, but so when you was in Ohio, right, you said it was like a small town, right? So
a small tourist town.
So now my thing is, right, and you going back home and like you said, you could see a couple of differences. How long has it been since you've been out of Detroit until you moved back?
5 years.
5 years. A lot can change. Shit, COVID
and the city
happened.
changed. The city changed drastically because we were going through a renaissance. You see what's happening? The Lions is good now. All kinds of shit is changing. Like
this nigga Axel Foley making a new movie and everything. He bringing the old Detroit Lions jacket.
Look, my first day back, I was in the city literally 38 minutes before I was changing clothes and going back out of the door to go to SmackDown after Mania. You see what I'm saying? And then the next day there was a Calico's first battle rap event, from his battle league. And my whole first weekend, and this is my first weekend inside because I had to force myself inside. My phone ringing right now. I'm not coming outside today.
Yo, Dan, remember when we was talking right before we recorded, right? Because Ari said he had to go get some papers, you know what I'm saying? So Dan was like, yeah, you know how it be when you go and you run to niggas over there in the corner spot and you just get the chatting and shit.
Nah, real shit, bro.
Smoke 3 blunts.
The nigga was putting me on to so much shit about the fucking Gaza and Palestine shit, bro. Like Palestine, sorry. And mind you, I thought I knew some shit until you find somebody that's really like he's Muslim, but he's not. Like he was explaining. I already knew what Zionism was, but he was just explaining the real intricate history of like, yo, where motherfuckers come from, how Adolf was a aesthetic. I'm just sitting there in the fucking store like
in awe.
I gotta go, but I don't want to leave you right now. I feel so like I'm learning so much.
You know when you think you go to the store real quick be in and be out. That's when you don't be in, be out. Some shit always happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's a line, people talking.
Bruh.
Yeah,
And then I was just like, I had to tell this nigga how to find the right papers and hey, you should be getting these. And I was like, wait, I gotta go. I'm not supposed to be getting this nigga inventory right. Like,
This nigga's about to give you the Zulu breakdown on papers.
and see, since I'm gonna get my little sis on Bishop and Steele. She's Palestinian, right? Because I'm 15 minutes from Dearborn. Dearborn, Michigan has the biggest Middle Eastern population in the country. So
that's a fact.
I've been getting a lot of just talking to some of my Chaldean, Arab, and like a lot of my Middle Eastern friends about the history and why and just everything that's going on, and just even that's a difference. Being back home and getting the education of what's going on over there.
I get what you're saying.
From that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny too,
being in that small town, if you probably don't hear a lot of those conversations being talked about, or they too scared to talk, or they probably just not. They don't care. I don't want to say don't care, but it's
one
like
of the biggest
they're not
things
in the space to. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You know what? Moving in the small town, moving back to the city. One thing it taught me how out of touch rich people are. Because even the rappers and shit, nigga? Even the rappers and shit who go back to their hood from time, you're still out of touch because you live that like. Because I realized how out of touch I was with the city. I'm back every day. I'm like, what's that? And they're like, dude, you from here? Why you don't know what that? Because even though my fingers on the posts and shit, I'm not here every day until the last 2 months.
Yeah. Like being pretty much visiting is different than living at any time. The same when I went back to Atlanta, I was just like total different vibe from when I first came here as a kid. Total different city. But nah, like a shout out to Detroit, bro. Like I got a family reunion coming up there in the next couple months and such. Got a lot of family out there.
You gotta hit me when you touch down, man.
Yeah, I got a lot of family out there. Like a lot of our family history comes out of. That's why we're going to Detroit to get some of that history from there.
Pull the Michigan shit out, man.
Yeah, bro. It's Hey, I'm about to say I got the Brady jersey in the closet. I got the Brady jersey in the closet.
National champions and shit. I
got the Michigans for you, baby boy.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let me see. This fucking camera. Oh, what is that?
I see what you got, though. I see what you got.
Oh yeah.
I had to.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, no, there's the Air Max.
Yeah. I'm happy to be here, man. I felt like Pod, and I've been sidelined all week with a pinched nerve. Like you see, I keep doing this. Like I couldn't turn my neck or move all week, bro. I had to have my 5-year-old help me carry shit through the house. It's those 40+ aches, man. Shit different.
Is it the cuff, the rotator cuff that's bothering?
Yes. Yes. A pinched nerve right there. I was sidelined all week, couldn't turn my head or nothing. So I'm still a little sore, but I felt like we recording Bishop and Steele tomorrow, but I'm like, man, I want a pod.
Listen, man, and you know, not all about, and that's the beautiful thing about the Pod family too, is that Get Your Bars Off may talk about a couple of things that CPE don't talk about. Bishop and Steele definitely talks about a couple of things that we don't talk about. We all have different opinions, you know what I'm saying? And then that's what makes this conglomerate special to me, because it's like I said, like it's a bunch of friends, you know what I'm saying, who have all met from different places, like in different groups. Like I met Vic when he comes back in, but I had met Vic about 6 years ago. Yeah, 6 years, because it was 2018. Yeah, today will be. August 15th of 2024 will mark the 6-year anniversary of the original Joe Budden podcast group worldwide that I started, I created. I will still take that credit for that shit. You know, the original group had over 16,000 members at one point, and Vic, he was one of the original admins with me. When I first created the group, I had actually met this girl online, you know what I'm saying? When Vic comes back in, he can say her name if he feels like saying it, but whatever, I'm not gonna say her name. But anyway, I had
raggedy. I'm saying
and it's because you know what it is, like, because I for years I'm like, yo, shawty, it wasn't that deep between the two of us, like, you feel me? Like, you mad at me still, whatever, so like it is what it is. So but me personally, I've been let shit go. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm in a whole different space now, you know what I'm saying, with my relationship, you know, stated, where I'm at in the country, you know what I'm saying, like everything, you know. So anyway, point being made is that, you know, long story short, met this girl online. I had made a tweet about the Joe Budden podcast, like right after we was listening to an episode. So I think it was a Saturday episode, if I'm not mistaken. And or it could have been one of the original Wednesdays. Point being made a tweet about it. I said, yo, I can't believe that there's nobody else in the world that loves this podcast just as much as I did. And the reason why I had made that tweet is because at that moment, I didn't have any friends, you know what I'm saying, that I knew in my personal life that actually listened to Joe Button. You feel me? So when
Mm-hmm.
so like I'm like, damn, I feel like, and when you hear jokes from certain podcasts, you know, you say it to somebody, they don't get the shit. It's like, damn, son.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You uncultural bastard. You know what I mean? But you know, Vic, actually, thank you for coming back in. I was talking
See,
about
that's outside calling.
nah, I feel you. But I was talking about how me and you had originally met. You know what I'm saying? I was telling that this year, August 15th, will actually mark the 6-year anniversary for the original Joe Button podcast group worldwide. You feel me?
August
And
15th,
August 15th, sir.
5 days after my birthday. Crazy.
You know, yeah, because that was
Hey,
another thing too.
when
Because
you come
your
to
August.
Bishop and Steel, we got some shit to talk about. Cause I'm gonna
Oh,
open that whole. I'm gonna reopen that can of worms.
and listen, we could do that. I don't because you're the 10th, right?
Yeah,
And because yeah, I remember because that's why me and Vic got mad close real quick because my youngest son who will be 18 is August 9th. You know what I'm saying? So it's
that
like,
is crazy to me
yeah,
that
bro,
he's
you
like
don't remember that?
he a man now. When we
Yeah.
met, he was a whole young boy out here. He was a young bull out here trying to get his stripes. That's crazy.
No, he just graduated
His
high school.
stripes.
Congratulations on that, sir.
Yeah, and also I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
I had said it last week, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it again though. I am extremely proud of my boy, and I'm also extremely proud of all the kids out there who did graduate this year, who had a continuation ceremony, who passed their grade. You know, there's a lot of kids out here, and we all know coming from some of the street backgrounds that we all have come from, how hard it is for a young black child, you know what I'm saying, to stay focused and make sure that he stays on the path and actually complete something like high school. Like my youngest son, he had went through the hardest one, like out of people I know or kids that I've known, my son went through the hardest fucking 3 years of high school. Meaning, I mean, the reason why is because when I first
Oh shit.
originally moved out here to Colorado, that was in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And my son came for that vacation year, you know what I'm saying, for that summer to chill with me. And by the time he was getting ready to go back to New York, his birthday had passed already because in New York they school starts back in September, you know, and out
Right.
here in Colorado they start back in August, right? So he was like, you know, he still so I was sending him back in September. So his birthday, he got to spend his birthday with me in 2021 and everything. You feel me? So now he's like, yo, pops, do I really gotta go back home with my mom's? Like, I really don't want to go back. Like, I want to stay with you. And I'm like, yo, you're 15 years old now. You're allowed to say where you want to be able to stay at. You know what I'm saying? So when he had said that he wanted to stay with me, that's when I said, you know what? All right, I got to get my own apartment now. Cause I was currently staying with my lady at the time, but I needed my own apartment because I got a 15-year-old teenage boy coming out here to live with me. He needs his own room. You know, he needs his own space and shit like that, you know? So,
Mm-hmm.
um, yeah, so then from that point on, my son he transferred school from New York, right, over here to Colorado, right? Boom, I got into some bullshit, you know. Well, I fucked up. I ain't get to no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know about my case and everything that I caught, so I had to go do some time and everything like that. And then after I got out, but while I was in there doing time, school had started back up. They was getting ready to start back up, out here in Colorado. So my children's mother, she was on some shit. You see, like, you know, like whatever. We're not gonna get into that. But she ended up saying like, "Yo, he's got to come home with me so you can go do your time." So that was going to be the plan. You know, he didn't end up coming back over here until after he had finished school once again over there in New York City. So he went from having a whole year in Colorado to now going back to New York City to a whole year over there, and now finally coming back to Colorado to go right back into another school. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And at one point, you
Did he
know,
have to like redo anything or like retake
actually
any like
the
that's where I was
curriculum
really wondering, yeah.
the curriculum compared to New York City out here in Colorado, there's a lot of different classes that they have out here that they don't have in New York City, and a lot of things that they actually give you credit for out here that they don't give you in New York City. Because when
Yeah,
he had left and he came out here to Colorado, and then we had to go back, a lot of his credits didn't count over there in New York City. You know what I'm saying?
that's
So
what I was wondering. New York State is just getting shittier and shittier by the generations.
so that, and then for them when he came back to Colorado, you know, he had his credits obviously bringing from New York City, and then he was able to get his old credits back that was counted for when he first previously went to school out here the year before that, you know. And at one point, like before he came back, he was like, "Yo, pops, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to graduate. He's like, I want to get my GED, just call the shit quits. Like, I'm done with school. And I'm like, nah, you not going to deprive me of that moment of watching you walk across that motherfucker stage and they hand you the diploma and, they say your name. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, fuck that. Like, you right there. Because what it was is that he had got so conditioned and loved Colorado so much that when he was forced to go back to New York City, you know what I'm saying? He just was like, fuck that. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, I want to be with my pops. I don't want to go to the school. You feel me? So then when I told him like, yo, just finish this year out in New York City. When you come back over here for the summertime, I'll put you back in school out here. You know what I mean? And he did. He promised me. He's like, yo, pops, you know what? I got you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for you. He's like, and I'm gonna do it on time. I'm not gonna repeat a year, none of that shit. And he actually graduated in the 4 years. Well, actually 3.5 years. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my son. Like I said, shout out to all the kids out there who's doing their thing, man. Keep your heads up. Don't let nobody fucking make you feel like a geek or whatever case it be, because you do want to go to school. Go to school, get that education, you know what I'm saying? Help yourself to be able to help the world, especially for your set an example for like if you have younger siblings, or be that proud moment for your parents, who probably wasn't like me. I didn't graduate high school, you know what I'm saying? I got my GED, but I didn't graduate high school initially. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was locked up during that time and whatever the case may be. But yeah, so like, just keep on doing your things out there, kids. Anything you guys want to add? Sorry, I just went on a little tangent.
No, I ain't go cap. The first thing I thought of when you said that your son had to leave back the first time was the fucking kid from Big Daddy when he was like, "But I want
Hey, that's one of my everyday saying. I just said that yesterday. I say it all the time. That's one of my. I wipe my own ass. I wipe my. That's one of my go-to. You know that post going around. What do you randomly quote from movies? I say that on a regular basis.
That nigga was like, I'm grown now, Dad. I wipe my own ass. Like, why I gotta go back to the city?
Long story short, kids, wipe your own ass. And in the words of the Nas were like, carry on tradition, man. Pass something down.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
Amazing song too.
Nah,
Pass
that's a
something
real
down. Don't pass that pills and like that's what because I have a lot of faith in to be honest, Gen Z and Generation Alpha. I know I come off like the old man bully, but that's just me being a product of my environment. We grew up on tough. No, nigga, toughen up. You little sensitive motherfuckers, but I really do like them. I do. I fuck with them heavy.
Nah, man. Shout out to them,
That's
man.
why
Shout
as a hip hop head, for as much of a purist as I am, some of the shit I like the old heads be like, yo, you really like some of the shit I like, bro. Like,
remember when you was shitting on the Tizo touchdown, and then
that boy learned me. That boy learned me.
That's my boy.
Look, I was in here 2 weeks ago, Mother's Day weekend. I was in here making food and shit with my people, and I was putting them on Tizo. I'm like, no, that boy learned me. Him and his fan base learned me, but I still said what I said, motherfucker.
Nah, and you stood on it.
But I respect it when it's like that. Make a nigga, man, that's how I treat battle rap. I don't give a fuck that you do it. No, I don't watch every league. Make me wanna see you.
Thank you. I watched this shit too long to be chasing around all y'all niggas.
To chase everybody around. What? It's too many leagues.
I have a luxury to these ears now.
Yeah.
These is vetted ears. I don't gotta chase y'all niggas no more.
And we came up in the best
you know what I'm saying? I ain't Dave Dasher no nigga, but like
I won't say best because best is subjective, but we come up in the most. We're the originators of a lot of shit.
We came up in one of the most competitive.
We came up
eras.
in the mixtape blog era. We had to go and really chase music. Shit wasn't just coming to us in a fucking abundance like this.
It was not easy. It was not easy to be a hip hop head and maintain the integrity of this shit.
In order to be a hip hop head back in the day when we grew up, you actually had to go and want to be one.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Nowadays. You could learn everything just by clicking shit. We have to go and buy shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and the things that apply now don't apply back then. Like a nigga can just come up and dress the look and play a few Drake songs, and nigga, he's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you have a nigga dress some shit like that, play some motherfucking regular shit. Nah, nigga, like it ain't that easy. It ain't that. Yo, Vic, there you go. Yeah. When you go to a barbershop and you in them conversations and you can't hang or you playing some shit in the ciphers and your shit wag versus niggas gonna clown you. What the fuck is this? Why you playing this, nigga? Yeah. We don't listen to that shit around here. I remember
muted
the
you
video
real
of
quick,
Pac
Vic.
clowning
Just so
MC Hammer.
I
He was
muted you real quick
clowning
because we
MC
was picking up
Hammer.
your
The
audio in the
first
background.
time I heard OG Mako was in a barbershop on the east side getting my haircut. And that was at a time when I was trying to figure out what language is this. like
He said, "What
imagine being in
language
the
is this?"
barbershop in that era when OG Mako came out for the first time. It was like, what the hell is this?
Niggas did not know what the hell was going on with dude. But I that dude, he's a very I rock with him. He has
And
good
I
eyes
was
for
gonna say he's
talent.
talented as fuck. But the first time hearing
Yeah.
it, I had to train my brain. It took me years to train my brain. It took for me to move to Houston, Texas, and be down there when Migos mixtapes and Future mixtapes were dropping before they were big up here, and looking around the club going like, why do y'all like this? What is happening? What is happening? They was like, up north, nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. But I had to see it to go, oh, that's why this shit is fire. Like, I had to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be immersed in that shit to really understand. And that's why I say it's where certain regional shit that we've lost because of the internet still has its play. You just really still gotta have your foot to the ground. You really gotta be in the
be on the
areas.
pulse. That's what I miss about. That's why I like podcasting more, because when I listen to y'all, I can hear y'all regionality. When I listen to, you know what I'm saying? When I even on my podcast, me and Juice is from Detroit and Chicago, but it's like I can hear it Chicago. I can hear his accent. I can hear the shit that I don't. We don't use the same. Like now, everything is so universal. It's to the point now where when I hear a Detroit song, I don't know if they're from Detroit or not. And I remember a time when the world didn't want to adapt that sound, because this sound has been the sound forever to me.
You know what it is too, though, Vic? We also are in the era, or we grew up in the era where a lot of our families and stuff like that, like I'm pretty sure they done it before. I'm not saying that at all, but a lot of our families, they kept us in tune with certain shit. And not only that, too, a lot of our families had been to different places in the world, you know what I'm saying? And then we got to, or at least in the US or whatever, the world too, you know, whatever. But when you get to travel around, live in different states, see different cultures and shit like that, you realize how much like every culture, I mean, every state or every region has its own like thing. Like this is their slang, you know what I'm saying? And then you could tell when another nigga is from another town, when he come up, like when I come over here and I start saying, like I say son, niggas, oh, you from New York. As soon as I say son, like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh, you from New York. Yeah, I'm from what's up, bro, nigga? Like, what's poppin'? BX, all day. What's up? Stand up.
That's how it is when I say, what up, though? Upon me, the niggas like, you from Detroit? Yeah, what up, though?
What up, though?
Because
Yeah.
everybody said, but we said a certain way because it's our shit.
Nah, facts. Because even when we had Pierce, he used to be a part of the podcast. Shout out to Mr. Pierce. That nigga is, yo, what up, though? You know what I mean?
It's a certain, the way our dialect is just, I didn't even realize I had an accent till I moved and got back, and my accent started coming back. I was like, oh, wait, I do got an accent, apparently, because I talk different.
No,
I felt the same with us when New Yorkers would, like New York City motherfuckers would be like, yo, y'all got accents. And I was like, what? Says the person with the accent. And I'm like, wait a second. It's still like I'm very observant. I'm listening to a lot of my moms and my OGs grew up in this part of Buffalo called the Perry Projects. Whereas like it's very rooted in old motherfuckers. I don't know how to explain it. It's just you can see a lot of history of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of your OGs from there. And it's just none of them sound like, well, they all sound country to an extent. Or when you even talk to them now, a lot of them have a country twang to them, you know? And I hear myself sometimes, you know, but I guess it's because, like I said, regional. Like we are 8 hours away from downstate where accents are a little stronger versus 4 hours from Ohio and Detroit, where it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a little more country. So I just say just regional, it just sounds, that just makes the most sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Why we sound way different than somebody from New York City.
You know what's so funny to me about NYC niggas is that universally, we're all country. Like, because New York, NYC niggas is country as shit too, in their own way. And they're not country. It's like, no, you niggas, like Harlem niggas is country.
Bro, my mother was born in Castleberry, Alabama, nigga. So I was right.
I
I was
mean,
gonna ask that about
Because
Dan
all
too,
our
'cause Dan, you
grandmothers
from
and
Bolivia,
grandfathers
right?
from down there anyway. Our
yeah,
lineage is
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So universally, we're all country. Even the New York niggas call niggas country, the NYC niggas specifically. The five borough niggas call niggas country more than everybody else, but they don't even realize a lot of times how country they are.
Nigga, we
Bruh.
was out there with suspenders on and fucking. I mean, not suspended the overalls, nigga. We know we got some
Nah, real
country in
shit.
us. We definitely look at Ja Rule's first video,
Overalls,
nigga. He had the one
overalls with
strap
the Timbs.
overall.
Like, what farm are you going to,
Exactly.
son? Like, what farm are you going to? It's literally 3 hours out the way. You are nowhere near a farm right now, sir.
Now we going to Green
You
Meadows.
niggas adapted work boots and made it culture. That's country.
Nah,
Like,
that's a fact though. But yo, Dan, so like when you how old were you again when you came from Bolivia over here to New York?
I'm 4, so I was 6.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. So like, have you ever like speaking to family that still lives out there, and they like tell you how different your accent sounds, or even when you was growing up and stuff like that?
And anybody outside of New York always tells you, "Oh, you have an accent. Oh, you're from New York," automatically. You know. But also, like, well, a lot of like the rappers and hip hoppers, they always talk about how they have family back down south. So that's always been in it, you know, Atlanta, Carolina, everything like that.
That's a fact. Yeah, Carolina's definitely got some deep roots all over the place, all over the country.
Big
the Carolinas are two of my favorite hip hop states, both North and South.
Yeah,
And they get slept on a lot.
I
Why
definitely
so?
fuck with the Northern Carolina.
Who
region.
who else is out there? I mean, I know you got. I mean, y'all know is Cole, fucking Font. Yeah, you said little brother. Fucking
Rhapsody.
Baby.
Yeah,
I forgot
The
Rhapsody's from out
Baby.
there.
Yeah,
the Baby's from
man.
North Carolina.
Even in battle rap, even
South
in
Carolina, South
Swamp
Carolina.
and T-Top, they make great
T-Top,
music.
yep.
Like, you heard some of their music, they make good fucking music.
T-Top makes really. If I haven't heard Swamp music, T-Top makes really good music.
You know what? Damn, so we're like so all over the place. We're not even on our topics. I don't really give a fuck about that right now. But I got a question for y'all. Because you two guys are especially you're battle rap fans. You know what I'm saying? Just like myself, right? Who makes the best music from battle rap?
Sir.
Like music, actually. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? For me,
I want to hear everybody's.
For me, that's because actually my banger is from a battle rap.
That's why I'm bringing it up.
But to me, because because I hate this stigma that battle rappers don't make good music. Once upon a time, it might have been some truth to that. But no, there was some truth to that. But for me, I can't even say who makes the best. I can tell you, because to me, I got personal favorites, I got biases, I got a lot of things in this.
All right, so if you could pick 3, top 3.
For me, Stu Surf.
Of course.
Marv 1.
Oh, yes.
New Jersey Twerk.
Hell yes.
Okay.
Arsenal.
Very true. Very, very true.
He started
I got some ones he might not say also.
He started off shaky, but toward the end of his projects, I like Beloved 3. I like a little bit of 2.
Yeah. He definitely got better over the years.
Calico has always made great music to me.
Calico, he got better over the time for me. Like
but that's because he was ahead of his time, because when Calico started it, the flow, the world hadn't caught up to our flow yet. So they didn't understand what he was doing. You see what I'm saying?
I remember when I met Calico.
That's a very good point. No, continue.
The first time I met Calico, it was over there in fucking damn, what's the
He's a good nigga, man. He's a good dude.
It was in the Coliseum over there in Queens, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a very famous shopping area. You know about the Coliseum.
Jamaica Queens.
You know what I mean?
I know about the Coliseum.
You know what I mean?
In Queens.
So the first time
I spent my time
nigga,
in the Apple too.
Facts. I know. But yeah, so I met this nigga. I seen him in the store. I'm like, yo, Cal, what up, my nigga? He's like, oh shit. He's like, what's up, homie? He's like, oh yeah. I was like, nah, nigga, you know New York niggas got love for you, my nigga. Like, and this was after his Lux battle too. So you know what I'm saying?
So you warmed his heart.
Nah, yeah, cause you know a lot of
they love me. They still love me.
Because I'm still in the minority on that battle, but I got a whole thing about that.
You think Cal won that one?
I think. Okay, this is gonna cause controversy, I guess.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
I think if you go round for round, bar for bar, for what battle rap was at the time, Calico actually won that battle. But I think what Lux did, Lux beat battle rap, like all of it. He beat battle rap. He didn't win the battle to me. He won the culture. He won battle rap. He introduced something. Since that battle, it's changed.
It went past Calico.
That battle is where I start. Like I kind of started disliking battle. Like after it, what happened after
theatrics and
it
shit
took
like
for
that?
it took for Geechee and Twerk and them niggas to come to make me like it again after that battle. Because I felt like everybody tried to recreate that moment. So I feel like he beat, like that was the Michael Jordan shit. That was the fadeaway. That was the fadeaway of battle rap to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in that battle, bar for bar, I liked what Calico said more, but what Lux, as through time, I respect what Lux said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my favorite
I was a
Lux
lost nigga. I didn't want to hear that
yeah.
shit. I didn't want to hear, Harriet Tubman will be more than the man that your father ever was. Nigga, I didn't want to hear that then. At 25, 20, however old, I didn't want to hear that then.
I was a 25-year-old nigga that was loving that
I was
shit.
29. 29. I didn't want to hear that then. I didn't want to hear that.
I mean,
that was the battle that brought me back.
I get it.
At that point, and then that was fresh off Hitman and Verb. So the way, and to me, that's the best battle of all time. To me,
really,
yes. To me, Hitman and Verb is the greatest battle of all time. To me,
didn't they battle twice though?
Nah.
Didn't they battle again
once.
recently?
It's the one time.
I know.
They did a tag team.
That was a Summer Madness when they battled, right?
No, that was before Summer Madness. Summer Madness is Calico and Lux. Summer Madness 2. I feel like after Summer Madness 2, with the Diddy shit and the $10,000, and I just feel like battle rap just went somewhere else.
A lot of niggas it got exposed to niggas' bags and started wanting to chase the bags that these niggas was getting. Everybody wanted to have an illustrious
that
third
night
round.
Fucked up battle rap.
All of that.
When Mook went on stage and told niggas how much he got paid, that to me that's like the Get Rich or Die Trying of battle rap. He went out there and told niggas how many records he sold, and everybody just lost their shit after that.
You know what it was too though? Like, and this is my biggest problem with battle rappers, you know what I'm saying? Because for one, listen, I want everybody to go ahead and chase the bag, get the bag, you know what I'm saying? But like you gotta also understand that it is a business that's going on with this battle rap too. Like, in order for you to get another job, my nigga, maybe you may have to take a little, like if you was getting paid 50, yo, my nigga, take this 35 right here, so that way I could be able to make some money and I could get you for the next one for the 35. You feel me? You making now like this, and then some of these niggas, they are really fucking lazy too. Like, so shout out to all the battle rappers who be ready to go for anybody at any moment, my nigga. Give me a week, 2 weeks? I got you, my nigga. Say less, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like, a superpower. That's a superpower.
Oh, I'd be remiss if I didn't say this. Daylight. That shit he got over there.
Oh yes.
With TDE, that room full of mirrors.
That's why. Can I go back? Because that's why I was gonna go to my favorite. My favorite artist.
Go, please go.
So Daylight is one of them. If you listen to this one record, I think it's called. I feel like I'm about to mess it up. I think it's called Pig's Feet. I might have got it wrong. It's him, Kamasi Washington. Hold on, let me find this song because it's so fucking fire. But the work he's been doing with Punch and TDE lately, it's been some of the dopest shit. Just if you're a Daylight fan, because you know how much this nigga trolls over the years. The whole weird ass OVO shit.
The verse he just laid on J. Cole's project.
Have any of y'all ever met Daylight?
I've never met him.
No, I ain't get to meet Daylight.
I met him, bro. That nigga is such a solid, unique individual.
No,
bro.
He's cool as hell. I did many interviews with him. He's really dope as fuck.
I met him the night he battled Quest McCody that night, right? We was
oh my god!
Oh shit!
And look,
he cooked.
We was putting pressure on him because you in Detroit, nigga. Don't come up here with all that take a shit. Don't come up here like
he did before.
And he was so comfortable, like he a real nigga, like for real.
Mm-hmm.
He's with the real niggas doing real nigga shit, and he said, "No, I got y'all tonight." And he left.
Yeah.
Him and Quest both left Earth that night.
Nah.
He was
that was a one rounder at that. They were crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that battle. But no,
Don't
Daylight is one of them. Go listen to that record. It's called Pig's Feet. Kamasi Washington, him, and G Puerto Rico. It's such a random ass fucking like
They sleep on
collab,
G
bro. Like,
Perico. I fuck with G
yo,
Perico.
niggas sleep on him heavy, but
I
that
fuck
was
with G
I love
Perico.
what he does. B dot, even though he dipped out of battle rap, but dog, when he was his
Nah,
music
he was nice.
is fire, bro. Like that nigga really like his story was like. So his dad was in the industry and he was used to do early work with Kendrick Lamar actually, but that's neither here nor there. But the nigga really like already had music.
Daylight's nice.
He's fire. Like I
Hey,
said,
yo,
B dot. It's something about them West Coast niggas, bro. Geechee, like them niggas
Geechee
over
makes
there.
great music too.
yo,
Them
Geechee
niggas make some
fire.
really fucking good Frack,
Geechee is
Illmac,
fire.
my nigga, yo,
Illmac.
let me throw
Them
somebody
niggas
else in there
cook.
real quick. My man Goods. Goods makes some
That's
great
what I was
ass.
gonna say. Yep.
Goods, yo, and shout out to the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? I had to make sure I throw him in there too, because Goods is one of my favorites. I think Goods is probably like top 3 for me of who
I ain't
makes
mad at that at all.
He's in my top 5 battle rappers. Goods half a gallon, and I still think he'd be easy.
And also, let me add on too, since we talking about fucking Geechee, right? Y'all all remember when Nipsey passed, RIP to Nip, you know what I'm saying? Marathon continues.
Mhm.
You know, you had a bunch of artists who came out and did like tribute tracks and everything like that for Nip, you know, who had a personal relationship with him or whatever the case it be. And yo, to me, Geechee, he has like probably my
I liked
favorite
his a lot.
tribute track to Nip, yo.
His was
So
really
like,
good.
yo, he really did a real good job. Him and I think Dave East had my favorite 2 tribute tracks. Like,
Shout out to Briz Rothstein also.
yo,
He
Briz.
makes phenomenal music. He is it's few niggas I really say when I listen to him, I'd be like, yo, that man raps very well. Like, and Briz is one of those dudes.
I don't know.
Yo,
I think Jersey.
Look how many people we said though, bro.
Music like that.
I think Jersey and Philly are my favorite 2. Jersey and Philly are my favorite 2 hip hop cities, bro. I love Jersey.
Yo, I'm sorry. I'm thinking one of the best bar for bar. I know niggas DNA disaster word, but when you talk about this rap shit, Bill Collector is the best freestyler I'm probably ever seen, bro. I would have that nigga. Hold on 1 second. I had that nigga on my old pod back in the day. That nigga used to just pull up on some just regular shit. Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember Blog Talk Radio. You could just call and just pull up, and the nigga would come up, shoot. Nigga ain't had no battle or nothing, and it would just be freestyling, cooking. This was a lot of the shit the nigga was doing to try to like really get back out of that little the way they were depicting him on URL. That he was really trying to show like, nigga, I could really rap. Like all that funny shit was the funny shit. And remember, he did that World Star video where it went viral before viral was viral. He was rapping about he had his prison ID card and shit. Like that dude.
I was about to bring that up. That's one of my favorite. That's the one I was about to bring up. Bill,
that man is amazing.
I was just standing there 3 people away from him and Tay Rock, and I didn't even know I was getting that battle when I went there that night.
Yeah, you just said you went to that
night, and these niggas walked out. And I got Bill beating Tay Rock too in the building. I ain't watched it on camera yet, but in that building, man, and Tay Rock was, these niggas didn't even have on mics. They didn't have on mics, and the way they was coming through that building, bro. Oh, the way they was, man, that was a show. That was levels. That was levels.
Nah,
I'm glad we said so many of those rappers, man. That just showed you that stigma is so dead.
Yeah,
that these niggas can't rap.
You gotta also just do your due diligence and listen to some of this music. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta kill that narrative. Because you know what's funny? Like, I was listening to the Pivot podcast. You know what I'm saying? Earlier today, they had Josh Hart. You know what I'm saying, from the New York Knicks on their show, and they was talking about Josh Hart was mentioning something about how like, because they was asking like, how is Tom Thibodeau's training? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it really grueling like the way everybody always say? He's like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's like, yo, we be like, on practice, that should be, we don't be working like that, but we be working. You know what I'm saying? He's like, we make sure we take care of each other. You know? He's like, I think that Tom Tibbs has a bad narrative that was created from him back then, and it's hard to wash away that stain. And that's the same thing when it comes to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? When you have that for years, people said that, oh, these niggas can't really make no music and everything. So no one ever does the chance to you know what I'm saying, give it a chance and go back and listen to some of the shit, or even listen to some of the newer shit. They just like, oh, you battle rap? All right, I'll watch your battle raps, but I ain't listening to music. And some of these niggas make fucking excellent music, yo. Like I said too, and yo, free the homie sir for sure, my nigga. Free the wave.
Facts. The nigga who makes the best. I
He
know
makes
everybody.
the best, in my
That
opinion.
unbiasedly, I got my favorite.
The
When that
last
man drops, I'm on it. Like he's established. Like you know what I'm saying? That man at my mother's house. Like that's my
I
man,
think it
son.
was
Like
hold on.
that bars on I-95 freestyle is legendary, bro. That shit is legendary. I put his shit in Lux's like Hot 97 freestyle like neck and neck, bro. And they're totally different. That's what I love about that nigga.
To me, that Surf is the best bars on I-95 freestyle, period. And
Ever.
the one that don't get talked about enough to me is the Chess over the Runaway Love shit. Oh,
his was very good.
Yo,
Chess is a very good rapper also.
Yes,
He's very good also.
I remember that Chess
busy.
freestyle that he did with it was all black and white and shit. Y'all remember that video, right? And that nigga Chess, oh shit, excuse me, pardon me. That fucking that freestyle he dropped, my nigga, that shit was fucking crazy. I'm like, yo, Chess is really nice though. Like the only thing that fucks Chess up, my nigga, is like you know, his condition that he has, you know,
Yeah.
and probably
that
because
acid, he has very bad acid reflux, bro. Very bad.
But you
I
know
remember
what it is,
him,
though, my nigga, you when you have shit like that, you can't be going out and drinking right before
that Calico battle was the wrong time to do that. Calico was in real form.
True.
Ate that little nigga up, son.
Yo, I know you. Well, this nigga don't watch WWE, so he can't even talk about the fire line to LA Night. Oh no, because he called that nigga
I'm
Mello.
a WWE nigga. He know. Chris know I'm here. He know I'm here for the AEW smoke. Look, I walked in the house. Look, my brother was over here a couple nights ago, right? I went to the store, came back in here. Niggas was watching AEW. I said, we do not watch AEW in this house.
Yo, get the fuck out of here, son. You wildin'.
not the segregation.
Not
the segregation.
We set tripping.
Nigga said, nah.
Victor out here promoting Vince. Victor out here promoting Vince Crow.
Uncle Tony,
he out here promoting. We set tripping.
Victor out here promoting
AEW, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas out here promoting.
Got my nigga Edge over there looking like a smoker.
Victor out here promoting Vince Crow and shit. Nigga promoting Vince Crow.
Having fucking Gangrel coming back and shit. What type of shit we doing?
This is terrible. Man, all right, man. Let's what we got for these topics, man. I know we got.
Let's get into it.
The jitters is out. The coffee shop talk, the water cooler talk. Let's get into these topics.
All right, bet. Let me see. Let me pull them up real quick. I got them right here. Nah, that was fun though. Yeah, yo. So you know what? So basically, let's just jump to sports real quick so we can get that out of the way real quick. We do have the conference finals teams right now locked in, which is the Boston Celtics. I think it's game one is gonna be on Tuesday, and that's actually when this episode will be dropping. So you guys will listen to us and hear how we do on our predictions real quick, right? So we got the Boston Celtics, who are now the Eastern Conference champions, going against the Western Conference champions of Dallas Mavs. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, we spoke about it briefly last week. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, this is where I make a little change up real quick in the gear. I gotta throw this on. Hold on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, who changes more gear in this episode, Ari or fucking Chris, yo?
This nigga, he about to become what I say, Dallas Knicks on there?
Nah, that's New York Knicks, baby. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So, anyways, no, I lost.
You see the Knicks. You see the Mavs colors though.
No, yeah. You fucked me up real quick. All right, so you got the Pacers who went against the Boston Celtics. Vic, you've muted. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I know. I got a studio audience. My cousin in the background and shit.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. So yeah, like I was saying, you got the Pacers who got eliminated by the Boston Celtics in a straight up down, you know, kind of get you the fuck up out of here, whatever case should be. You know, it's over with. You know, they swept them. You know, what else could I say? And I was listening. Like once again, I'm gonna shout out Josh Hart and everything. Because I was listening to his podcast with Jalen, the roommates. Him and they was talking about they had a conversation with Tyrese Halliburton, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, yo, my nigga, you couldn't even get one? Like, yo, we could have went there and did that bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That ass.
Like, so
real
it's
shit.
funny when you hear teams, like, especially players, they like, even though it's competitive on the court, you know, they still rock with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because even Josh Hart was saying that him and T.J. McCollum, they're like cool. They're homies. You know what I'm saying? Every time when they come to each other, when they're playing against each other, they always bring each other a bottle of wine. You feel me? Like, so when they come over here, he bring him a bottle of wine, something special. He brings him one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's great to see different teams around the, you know what I'm saying, the league who actually are just competitive, but will, you know, cool homies. You know what I'm saying? Throw it up. Like I remember back in the day with some of these niggas didn't rock with them. Like nah,
Bring
that's
that
my
shit
team.
back.
Nah, I like that shit. I like player friendliness, my nigga, because you know sometimes when you have that with player friendliness, if there's a foul, it wasn't malicious. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to some niggas who are real dirty ass players, and that's because they're not really rocking with.
Nah, I want that Kendrick Drake energy, all right? Like, I don't like you.
This nigga stupid.
I don't like you.
Yeah. I was waiting
That's
on
why.
somebody.
That's why I
to-
like the Russ and
I don't
KD
like
beef.
you.
That was
Russ and
finna be my
KD.
response.
Yeah.
I don't
Make
gotta hate you
toxicity
necessarily,
great.
but
Make being toxic great again. Fuck that. No,
yeah.
I don't like you. You don't like me. Let's
That
go.
put asses in seats just as well. That makes motherfuckers
Yeah,
want to
that's a
watch a
fact.
game.
Everybody
That
got
These
brings.
friendly ass.
controversy.
See, that's the part I hate about Gen Z. These niggas too friendly.
But nah, let's keep
And
it
y'all know
total.
y'all
That's
don't
what
like
makes
each
this
other.
finals the best. Cause we know Kyrie's one of them niggas.
Yo,
I
We
hate
know.
you.
yo,
I don't
Yeah.
fuck with you.
You don't
And
I
even
I'm
like
gonna
the
hate
show.
league.
y'all. I
And it's
hate your whole organization. And I'm
yeah, and it's
coming
not
for
that he don't
blood.
fuck with Jaylen Brown and them niggas. It's not them. It's the whole idea of the Boston Celtics. It's the
you know
It's
he
the
history,
want.
the
idea of you
fans.
niggas.
It's this fucking leprechaun. Fuck you, Larry Bird.
You know what I mean? Yeah, nah, facts. Fuck you, Larry. I feel what you're saying. Yo, and you know what it is too, bro?
Right.
Like, I think like we mentioned it last week also, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna touch right back on it real quick because at our last time we recorded, they was like up to, I think 3-1.
Excuse me.
So now that the Mavericks did close out the series between them and the Timberwolves, which was yo, honestly, and I said that too in the beginning last week, that I think that the matchup between Denver and the Mavs would have been better than the matchup that the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Probably,
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
For sure.
But
We
I
wanted
also think
this playoff to be for the niggas. No, I'm sorry, y'all. We wanted to see Kyrie versus Ant. We didn't want to see Luka versus Jokic. I'm sorry, y'all.
nah, yeah.
But I guess it would have been better. Damn, I'm sorry. Damn, white people, y'all got it. Shit, man.
Match
Fuck.
them. Match them.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? Fuck Tony Brothers, my nigga. I hate that fucking nigga Tony Brothers, yo. But yeah,
nah,
so now
I will say though,
go
that's
ahead.
one thing. Ant, you a petty nigga, son. Ant, you a petty nigga. I don't think nobody else is noticing this. Right after the loss, 3-1, and you shoot that 1-3 to cut it down to like 37 or some shit like that. Like, whoop-de-doo. That was the most saving y'all did. Got smoked. What this nigga do? Drop my new Adidas commercial. Go get my new sneakers.
Yo, nah, that nigga, that's promo.
The commercial hard too, though. He's shooting at mad niggas, but it's like, damn, you said, hey, them niggas could be looking like failures. I'm looking like a superstar right now still.
I mean, they've been saying that Anthony Edwards could be the face of the league. Like, I think that he could be one of them.
What do you say? Fuck buddy.
Honestly, though, Ja fucked his whole thing up, though. Because Ja Morant, he could have definitely been potentially like the face of the league, my nigga. Got in all that fucking trouble online with his fucking guns and all that extra dumb shit, man. But neither here nor there, you know what I'm saying? Hope he's just gonna stay
Hey, if
good.
Kobe can still be the face of the league, Ja can't.
Kobe could be the logo, that's what I'm saying. But
rest in peace to Kobe, but let's be real. If that nigga was still able to be the face of the league after his shit, Ja will be okay.
It was, but that's because of his play. Because of his play. That's the thing. It's because of his play. If Kobe was
and Ja gets busy.
Whack,
Right.
Yeah, but we gotta be honest, man. People were hating Kobe in the earlier Laker years, bro. But he was so nice that after like 5, 6 years of Shaq left, then people like Kobe.
I didn't hate him. I didn't hate him until he told on Shaq. Like, it was like the real nigga rules was like, it wasn't until he did that shit where I was like, man, for real. But hey, it is what it is.
But that's all I say. I just think it's just what motherfuckers was doing back in the day. And even though, like I said, Kobe's, like I said, with Ja, I think his game would still be able to show
if Ja plays
that he
well,
can still
he'd be fine. Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He will be okay.
one of the things that messed it up too is that once he finally was able to play this season, because he missed like what the first 20 like games,
20
He
years.
got
He
hurt.
got injured.
and then he got hurt.
Man,
Exactly.
he'll be all right.
Because when he
Yeah.
came back, he was.
He'll
They,
be all right.
remember, they was like on a losing streak. Soon as he came
Mhm.
back, my nigga, because Derrick Rose.
Tell him,
Yo,
bro.
shout out to Derrick Rose at the age that he's at.
One of the greatest.
And being able to change his game and transition his game to better protect his body and everything. Because y'all remember how Derrick Rose used to play hard nose, drive it to the paint. You know what I'm saying? He didn't mind the physical shit.
Derrick Rose was explosive, boy.
And
That
boy,
was my nigga.
that first playoff series against what's that, Boston? Oh,
Boy,
he was
you remember
explosive.
remember when he went into like a double, triple fucking
Oh my
coverage?
God,
And he
bro.
came with the I'm just
I thought he was gonna be Chicago's savior when I saw that series. I said, "Oh my God!"
you know the funny thing
That was-
about that too is that Derrick Rose didn't come into. I mean, he came into the season like probably like what 2005, I think it was. 2004.
No, he got drafted.
It was around that time. It was like 08 that
I'll
season.
look
That
it
was
up.
like 08,
It's like
something
08.
like that. 07.
Okay,
08.
so let's just say hypothetically, I'm gonna look it up too though. Hypothetically, 2008 though, right? The Bulls didn't have like a winning franchise or a winning team, and what? How many years from that point? Because what their last championship?
It took him
was
like 3. It took him like 3 years.
no,
Because they had to get Jakeem Noah. They got Lou Wild,
They
No,
had
but I'm
Lil
saying,
Ding.
when-
They had
oh yeah, they did have
Taj
pieces.
Gibson. Taj Gibson. Yeah, they picked up a lot of people. And then they got Thibodeau.
I think too. You know what it is when it comes to this rebuilding of a team, and you getting young players. I think that's great when you have a hard-nosed veteran coach. Like, I'm not saying Tibbs is my favorite coach, you know what I'm saying? Because my favorite coach of all time, you know what I'm saying? My GOAT is Pop, But some people will argue
Fucking
Phil
Pop.
Jackson, whatever
fucking
the case
hate
may be.
Pop.
I love Pop, my nigga. Pop.
I hate him because he's so fucking great. You gotta San Antonio beat the Pistons, nigga. I fuck Pop.
Nigga, San Antonio beat the Knicks. That's the last time we was in the finals, 1999. Don't talk to me. I know the pain. I know the
Fuck
pain.
Pop.
You
And
know?
he got Vic. Fuck Pop.
Yo, that boy under Pop. Oh man, he's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, he in the right place though. He in the right
The
place.
funny thing is though, they were saying that he was supposed to win Defensive Player of the Year. The only reason why he didn't win is because like he missed it by like slight minutes of like how many minutes you have to play per game, how many minutes you have to average and shit.
I was gonna say it's because he smacked Britney Spears.
Oh nah, he did. Oh yeah, he did. Nah, that was funny as fuck, yo. Tall ass nigga too though. But yeah, man. But yeah, so
Mavs and the Celtics, man. We
Let's
here.
get back.
This the Kyrie revenge tour.
Kyrie and Luka versus Jaylen Brown and fucking Jason Tatum, my nigga. And like, shout out to Derek White. He's been having an amazing playoff run right now. So Derek White is out there balling. And I kind of understood what Josh was saying too, that when he's like, to him, Derek White is more impactful than Jason Tatum is on certain situations because
On
Derek
defense.
White he
Nigga plays defense.
He'll go off he go for those the rebounds, you know what I'm saying? He plays that, he gets a lot of steals, he averages more steals, so I kind of understand what you're saying, but like that's why people take it.
He don't look like it, but he low-key the enforcer.
Yeah,
he don't look like an enforcer. He looks like a fucking Pixar AI character, but he's their enforcer on the lowski wowski. Like
nigga cut his hair and he turned today Stone Cold.
That nigga turned to Tony Allen. Nigga looks like a baby, bro. Like,
nah,
the fuck. Nigga looks like a child. Like, what the fuck, dude?
But the Celtics,
so
they've been able to do all of this right now without Kristaps Porzingis. He's been out, you know what I'm saying, for this the majority of their playoff run. I think he didn't even play. I think he played like the first 2 games in the first series, right? And then he got injured, right? Or he didn't play at all.
If he comes back for this series, I know he's a sick nigga.
And
like,
I think,
he's feeling better.
Yo,
hey,
bro,
man. Hey man, Mavs in 5 or 6, man.
Yeah. I was say you say
Mavs in 5 or 6. What are we talking about? Mavs in 5 or 6.
I got.
I don't even think it's gonna be that hard for them.
I think I got 6, and especially if Kristaps is not going to be in this series, because they're gonna need that other option. You know, like Dallas Mavericks, that team plays good defense too. Like people sleep on Tim Hardaway coming off the bench. That boy could give you a nice little 15 to 20 piece. You know what I mean? And he plays defense. Like So like I think certain core pieces like that, role players, whatever you want to refer to them as, that's going to probably be the secret for them winning this series.
Yeah,
I think the Mavs have a better bench overall.
whoever's checking Kyrie, God bless you.
He gonna take you.
Kyrie finna be out there. Kyrie finna be out there, Mamba mentality for real.
Bro,
Seeing what he did to
I
Ant,
can't wait to see.
I was gonna say,
I can't
remember
wait
what
to
Ant
see.
was saying?
I don't even look. To be honest, I don't even want to watch the series for the games. I want to watch the series for the close-ups of Kyrie walking after
yes.
he do some shit or before he do some shit. Like I really want to watch it for that.
You gonna
I think it was.
Like, you know what I mean?
So who are you putting on who are you putting on Kyrie the guard? Are you putting Tatum? You putting Brown? Or you putting Derek White? What we doing?
I
probably
would put Derek White. Whoever can chase that nigga for 48 minutes.
But you know the
dead
matchup.
ass.
But you know the matchup the world wants. The world wants. They want Jalen and Kyrie, bro. That's what they want.
That's what I
And
want. That's what I want.
And I think Jalen think he want that, but I don't know if he know what he's signing up for.
That's facts.
After seeing what he just did to Ant, and he even like he just really tired him out, bro. He tired that boy out, chasing him all around that damn court. Picks and rolls and all of that shit, man.
Up until that
it's
point
gonna be interesting.
Of the matchup between them and the Wolves, Kyrie was only averaging like 16, 18 points, I think it was. Is one or the other. And then this the finals of this series right here, my nigga, he turned the fuck up. So like now he's going into the final. I mean, like, the Western Conference Finals, but then now he's going to the finals. He got that hunger too. Like, yeah, y'all niggas finished off quick, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got it off in 4, we got it off in 5, but we ready. And I think for me, this is like we all been saying, the redemption tour for Kyrie, especially after all the shit that he had to go through, him having to leave Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying? Them basically trying to tarnish his image, his name, his legacy, everything he stood for. Like, like he lost his fucking sneaker deal, like, and then
now he wearing them goddamn fucking Toy Story cowboy Woody boot sneakers he fucking got on. I don't know
that
what
is
the fuck those
crazy.
Them shits is dookie.
That should have like a Burt Reynolds jacket.
Right, all you gotta do is write Andy on the bottom of them shits, bro. Like, just draw Andy on the bottom, bro. At that point,
but you know what's funny though? I ain't gonna lie. When they did drop him from the Nike deal and everything, yo, the Kyrie's was on sale for mad cheap. I went cut like 4 joints. I ain't gonna hold you.
He was cooking with the Kyrie's, bro.
He was cooking. I was like, oh shit, word. Let me grab these real quick. You know what I'm saying? Something.
But hey, man, hopefully, I don't know, man. This is definitely it, bro. But hold on, though. I'm really interested. That's why I want to see, if Kristaps come back, like, I think that will have some type of advantage for the Celtics in a bit ski, because like obviously Cat and Rudy are literally 2 vagina lips put together. Like them motherfuckers are embarrassing. Like, but I think Kristaps will at least, you know what I'm saying, have a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, something in the tank, knowing like, yo, this nigga got drafted. It's supposed to be him and Luka. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to know why. I just want to know why Ari and Chris. why Ari said that, and Chris is like, "Yeah, that's just normal to say."
What?
Oh, what? Calling them 2 dudes vagina lips?
Yeah, that's like, crazy.
I mean, listen.
Me and Vic are like, wait.
I heard what he said, nigga. And I'm rocking with him. Like,
yeah, he's used to my hate speeches. I just usually say the most out of this word.
No, it was just so nonchalant. I was like. That everybody
them 2 vaginas.
I'm for it, man.
Both was like, yeah. Bitch ass niggas, yo, for real.
Them niggas is pussy. I was watching the game with my mom. I was like, Mom, I wish I could tell you what I think of these dudes right now. So bad, because I don't cuss in front of my mom, son. But I was just like, yo, these niggas are some P words.
Yo, you know what though? Honestly, the key for if Boston wants to win this series, I got Mavs in 6, by the way. But if Boston really wants to win this series, they're gonna have to get somebody to lock.
They can't win. This is
Luka's
gonna do.
You gotta take Luka out, bro.
You can't win. You can't win. Quit saying if Boston got to win. You can't win.
when Luka shot that three, it was just like, fuck. It's like, God damn it, it's over.
Bro,
It's
you
over.
know what's the worst part about Luka and the way he shoots? He barely jumps. He barely hops, shoots it, and makes
But
it
he's 6'9",
anywhere.
nigga. What
That
the
is
fuck?
the.
I
He
don't need to
shoots.
That's what I'm
jump that
saying, though.
He
much.
That's what I'm
shoots
saying.
like
Like he
when
doesn't
you
even
at the
jump. He
amusement
just
park. You shoot like how you gotta shoot at the amusement park.
like
You don't
he
want
just
to look like you're being too serious.
Yeah.
like Kyrie's over here doing crossovers, going back and forth in the air, and then Luka's like,
Oh shit!
But
That
that's what
nigga
I'm
shot
saying.
from the
If they don't,
logo.
because Luka's gonna get his 10 assists, he
yeah,
gonna get his 10 rebounds, he gonna get whatever number scoring wise he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I think that Luka might average a good 25 to 30 this whole
Oh man!
and if
Derek White or
so
Tatum
Luka
is on him,
automatically he gonna get that, my nigga. But if you let Kyrie cook too, my nigga, and he
yeah.
can add from for Luka's 10 assists, he could add on a good 6, 7. That's 17 assists just between the two of them, my nigga. Get the other players involved, and then Kyrie gonna do like if they don't lock Kyrie down, Kyrie gonna fuck them up. Kyrie gonna
I
fuck
ain't
them
gonna
up. I
lie.
think so.
I think this might be Mavs in 5 or 6. Cause this thing about it, when you got the mind of Kyrie on court, the mind of Luka on court, and the mind of Jason Tatum, nigga, that is 3 scary minds going against Joe Mazzulla.
Mavs in 5 or 6.
Jason Tatum is on Missoula.
I know, but it's just
6,
like none of the guys on the
he's
Celtics
on.
have that player coach energy. You know what I'm saying? Like they're great. Like
and then
like,
remember they got
Tatum
Jason
is
Kidd.
becoming a great leader. Like they are becoming great players and great leaders. I can't like what Brown did in that last series was fire.
Yeah, no.
Cooked. You know what I'm saying?
He got the MVP.
He got to do that in this series too. And that they wouldn't even have a chance.
Facts.
But it's just too much intellect on that other side that just showed it was a difference in the last series, and I think it was going to be shown again.
I think this is going to be the hardest. Like, and you know what it is too. Like you were saying, the player coach kind of connectivity between the players. You know what I'm saying? And I mean the organization or the team. You got to really think
the
about
player coach mindset. You know, when I'm
you talking about
a
just
CP3.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? On court type shit. Like you got to deal with that on court and on top of the
Because you got to think about it too. Jason Kidd is a former point guard, so
the best in my eyes.
He's one of the greatest in my opinion. He's top 3 for sure. But Jason Kidd, he's a former point guard. Look what the fuck he got when it comes to Luka and now bringing Kyrie in there, my nigga. Kyrie, he want to get his players involved. Why you think that Luka gets his players involved? He get them 10 assists, he get them 12 assists because of he's playing like Jason Kidd would play, like, but
bro, that nigga's in heaven.
A little bit more better.
He's in heaven.
You double team Luka, he's tall enough to pass it every single time. So double teaming him, it never helps. You know, unless you actually get the ball from him, you know.
And he can get out of doubles. Like that was Ant's problem. He couldn't get out of them double teams.
Yeah. Luka's handle is amazing. People be sleeping on his handle. He can get out of doubles, my nigga. And what it is too is that he's a big 6'9" guy. You know what I'm saying? He could kind of bully his way out of what?
So no Drizzy.
No bitch.
Oh no. But yeah, so like so I think that Luka, like I said, Kyrie, if they can stop Kyrie, they could beat them. If they can't stop Kyrie, like Luka and them, they're gonna kill him. They gonna kill him.
Now they have to, if they really, they gotta make Kyrie they gotta make the game go through Kyrie. Because Luka was like that 20 in the first.
Yeah.
I was watching this shit like I wanted to turn the channel, but I just
after the first half of the second game, you're like, this is done.
It was horrible, bro. Like you seen they wanted to make a statement with that game, and they did it in their house.
Even more disrespectful, my nigga. And that's another thing too.
I don't even know what we're saying. Kyrie is out for blood, man.
Yeah,
and first 2 games are gonna be in Boston. So
that's the X factor to me.
First 2
you
games
can stop Luka, but Kyrie.
So imagine Kyrie going back there. You know the crowd's automatically gonna be hating him.
Oh my God, we forgot about not one of us said this man's name. They have the best defensive player possibly on the perimeter, in my opinion. That's not a center. Drew Holiday. That's who the fuck gonna put on your best player. No, I just thought of that.
No, Drew is this point guard.
Yeah, you put that nigga on Kyrie.
Oh shit, that's a
He gonna cook Drew at.
I don't know.
I
He
don't
We
go,
shall
know.
cause
see.
watch.
I don't know.
Watch
We
what I
shall
tell you.
see.
Hey,
I'm with
if you
it
know
though.
what,
I'm with
if
it.
you know what, if you know what God love, I can't wait. You right, we didn't say that name, and it's because we shouldn't. And you right, he is a beast. But this matchup, this specific matchup, if you know what
Hey,
God love, if you know what
this what
God love,
the Celtics spent their
he
money
about
on.
to cook.
This what they spent
He
their
about to
money on.
cook
This
Drew
they
for
better
the
get their money
holidays.
worth.
That
Hey,
304 mil that they
he
It's
gave
gonna
about
be
him.
to cook Drew
holiday
for the holidays. It's all
season.
about, he about to cook Drew for the holidays. Barbecue grill that man. You can bet on that.
Holiday season, bitch.
Now I forgot all about him. You was so totally right.
That's gonna be interesting because personally, if I would do that.
That'd be the only one
Possibly
who can
have
do it.
Derek White and possibly Derek White or Jaylen Brown switching off, or you know what I'm saying, getting on Luka. I just feel that probably be their best bet to try and stop that damn, because I know them niggas is coming off a high of that ass whooping they just put on to Minnesota. So they probably feel untouchable right now. But these niggas just came off a sweep. So it's like, both these niggas gonna be feeling themselves going into this series, bruh. Jaylen Brown just dropped a 40 piece on niggas.
But PJ Washington, I think, also is gonna play a important role too. Cause that boy, he's been a little sleeper.
Put that nigga on tape. Ooh. Oh, god damn it. We need the 6 to get here. God damn it, I can't wait. Now I'm more excited.
Crazy that it's been all these NBA finals for, at this point, I don't know how many years, and we just not talking about LeBron in the finals. Like,
yeah.
That's crazy. Like there was a time where LeBron and finals was synonymous, and we don't even mention him no more. It's like you can't even get out of the first. You can't even get out of the first round, nigga. You.
But my thing is though, the age
happens to the best, really. Happens
to
the best. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Brady really didn't have that problem. He went to a new team and got him to the Super Bowl, but
hey yo,
it ain't happened to Mike till he sat down
you
twice
a Brady
and came
fan?
back out of. It ain't happened to Mike till he came back out of
You
a suit
are a
and tie.
Brady
That's all I'm
fan.
saying.
That's a fact.
do I gotta go get the jerseys?
No, you are a Brady fan. I'm about to say, yeah, man, no. Fuck Brady. You know what I'm saying? Eli the GOAT.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Eli the
Let's not do that. The greatest.
Nah, Eli. You're big giant energy.
Big
You better
Eli
be talking
what?
about you be talking about the
Eli
book of
who?
Eli. You talking about Denzel Washington?
Eli Griswold?
No, Eli Manning, nigga.
Nah,
What?
he's talking about, you must have meant Archie Manning or some other shit. I don't know.
Nah, he able to go, nigga. Fuck that. Nah,
fuck
but
that
anyway,
nigga.
Eli Manning did what? What did he do?
He beat his
That
goat.
nigga threw a ball up and said, ah!
He's like, please catch it, please catch it, please catch it, please catch it.
Fuck that nigga Eli, bro.
Man, what is on the list? Because I need to know what's happening in the news this week. I'm like,
Let's get it.
To be honest, y'all doctor is gonna tell me what's going on because I'm out the loop this week. I've been in pain, so I don't know nothing about nothing.
You know what? So shit. Speaking of pain, let's go ahead and just skip around real quick and let's jump into that one. So we all know Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight should have been coming up real soon, but now the fight has been postponed because Mike Tyson had a medical, emergency.
It was an ulcer flare up, I believe he said.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm looking at the article right now.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I didn't know it was gonna be on Netflix.
Like I know everybody else is like anticipating this. Since they have announced this, I haven't known if I wanted to see this.
Like the anticipation of seeing like Jake Paul get knocked the fuck out, yeah, but it's like
and the
Mike Tyson at this part.
July
10th. I had more anticipation for Logan Paul, Cody Rhodes than I got for goddamn Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. Hey, I don't.
You don't think Tyson would be an entertaining fight?
I still think instinctively Tyson is a Brownsville killer. So that's gonna always be there. I know that he does not want to unleash that person because that person may actually kill somebody. And I also know this person, what is he, in his 50s?
57.
Late 50s?
57, damn.
It's like, bro, I know that you still Mike in there, but some of that shit just might be father time. So I'm scared of what could happen with this ignorant ass white boy. I'm
I
just scared to
wasn't
see what
crazy about the joint with him and Roy Jones like that.
what
That
we
was
talking about.
like
But
when it was
they
Mike
had more,
Tyson.
like rules that held them back.
That was the
Well, this
exhibition.
has less rules, so they can actually fight. I think so.
Yeah, because
That's the
that
one
was
decent thing
one
about
of the
this
things that
fight.
they were saying about this fight with him and
Yeah.
the Logan boy. Is that was it Jake Paul?
Yeah, Jake.
Jake, sorry, yeah. So yeah, Jake Paul, they were saying that this fight is like not gonna be on the same conditions as it was with that exhibition with him and Jones. Like they can
Yeah.
actually
Okay.
knock each other the fuck out in this fight right here, right?
Oh,
This will
okay. That's
actually
what
count,
goes
I
into
think.
the
This will actually
article.
count.
Yeah. That's why
So-
they say he had to fall back on his training because he was training too intensely. And I
Mhm.
guess that's what, I don't know if that caused the ulcer flare, but that's what made them want to slow down because I guess it could get worse if he
Yeah,
was to continue going at the pace he would before he go get checked out or some shit.
yeah.
He
So
So that made me
practiced
lean
on
like,
his
damn, how hard was you going?
prayers out to
I
Mike
don't want
though.
to. I don't really want to see this. No, either outcome. Tyson beating the shit out of him or him beating the shit out of Tyson. I don't really want to see this.
I only
I
want to
wouldn't-
see
I'm
the
gonna
Tyson beat
watch
the
it.
shit out of him,
Obviously,
obviously.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna watch it. That little kid in me that grew up watching Tyson in the '80s is gonna watch it. But
This
I
feels
don't.
like us as a culture is bringing our big brother to go try to beat up this kid that's like bullying everybody. Like, yo,
Yeah, like I don't
this
like
dude
this.
is bullying it. Bro, could
I
you
don't like this.
it don't feel right, like in a sense. I gotta feel Vic in a sense now. It's like, why are we because what does Mike really gain from this? Like
Money.
Get
A lot of money.
Yeah, get some money, man.
A lot of money.
Like, what is this?
Mike
nigga,
is not starving right now. That's
Nah,
for
he
sure.
ain't. He eating well. He
That
eating
weed
well.
is moving.
This is like
The products is moving. The pod is moving.
this is like bringing Darth Vader to fight Luke Skywalker's son. Like,
Like, yo, Papa, sit your old ass down somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
yo,
man, I don't really want to see this.
I do. I still want to see him fuck up the poor kid. Fuck it, I don't care. I think it'll be.
But if I do see it, I hope he knocked that motherfucker out though. But I know he won't. I hope he at least knock him down.
Like,
Yeah.
why you don't want to get in the ring with the new fucking bomber? Like, why you want to get in the ring with goddamn what's my boy name? Not what's my nigga? I'm blank. I'm about to say Tyson Fury, but what's the nigga name that he fought?
Deontay
What's our brother name? Yeah, bruh. Like, why you want to face that nigga?
Ring.
Like,
You don't want to
you
get
know
no
what
ring
I'm
with
saying?
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you'll get in the ring
You
with
talk
an
that
old
Jake
killer.
Paul don't want to get no ring with Deontay
fuck
Wilder.
this nigga.
Yeah, he's
Jake,
a slugger.
Jake
He'll
Paul
fuck him
might
up.
Deontay Wilder might have, might not be in his prime, but he'll beat Jake Paul ass.
Yeah, he's
You
a
know what I'm
slugger.
saying?
He'll fuck him
Well,
up.
Deontay gets you, he gets you, bro.
Yeah.
That's
That
why I
knockout
can't
power is
really
insane.
support this nigga. Like, it's so corny, bro. It's really some circus shit. Real talk. Like, watch me fight this old
That's
bear.
why I don't really watch
You know
him.
what I'm saying? Like,
I get the highlights of them shit. So I don't really. I'd rather watch Natalie Nunn and Tommy fight than watch this nigga fight.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's so stupid, bro. It's so stupid. I know, but what we got next on the dock? Fuck Jake.
what's going on this week, man? Because I have no idea.
So Dan, he had a couple of quotes that he had seen, or people were saying a couple of things about the Diddy situation, everything that's been going on, you know what I'm saying? So like I don't know, like I kind of felt like we kind of closed that Diddy docket, you know what I'm saying, last week, but there is a couple people who's coming out saying some things about Diddy, and we just wanted to mention it because I wanted to get some opinions about certain things, especially if we talking about Biggie, you know. So Dan, you got that list of what they said and everything?
That's
I
fucked
know
up,
that.
man.
I know Miss Wallace said she want to slap him.
I want to slap the shit out of Sean.
Slap the shit out. Exactly.
Yeah.
She said that on camera.
Nah,
I
I
didn't see
don't
the
know.
interview. I just saw the quote, so I gotta double
I
check
feel
on
like
that.
we've always known she wanted to slap the shit. Man,
She just never really said it out loud, but you can
I'm
see
so
why.
fucked
You
up.
look at the interview, she's like,
I'm so fucked up. My first concert ever was Puff Daddy in 1997. Ever.
Damn, nigga.
Puff Daddy and the Family Tour. Jay-Z was the opening.
that makes sense.
No, take that back. Usher was the opener, and then Jay-Z was the first. Like,
Ugh, that makes it even nastier now. Knowing they little like sleepovers and shit.
the nigga was on stage pouring milk on himself.
Oh no.
Diddy was like, you should probably pour milk on yourself. JD would
That's
never
not
tell
even-
Usher to do no stupid shit like
That
that.
sounds like something actually that Usher would do.
That really
I am not
happened.
surprised.
Just really
My
think about it.
first time-
Usher
That's some
has
Usher
never
shit.
done anything great with Diddy other than like Diddy being in a video. Like, and I
Yeah.
Need a Girl, part
I
one.
Need a
That's
Girl.
it. But let's keep it tall. We all like the second one better.
Yeah, of course.
I like the first one
Genuine
better.
and Mario Winans.
I like the first one better.
What you ain't
always
like seeing
have.
Genuine do his little dance? You ain't like seeing Genuine do the
I
little
think it
dance?
depends on the mood and where you at. Like that. The second one is more like a
Genuine
little
was so
bop
weird.
where everybody can just get their little dance on. That burn, burn, burn,
Yeah,
burn, burn.
That's
But
what
nah,
it
it's
was.
like
bop. But the other
JD
shit,
never
the
had
part
Usher doing
one-
none of that weird shit, bro.
Nah,
He
yeah.
never had him doing no.
You know what it is about that one? For me, it's too preachy. It's almost like Let's Get Married remix. It's like, I need a girl to start a family. Like, it's like, y'all lying.
Yeah, that's funny though. This nigga- no, that's
I don't
a
like
fact,
the
though.
preachy. I don't like the preachy R&B records. I don't like
Two on
the.
point, 2 on point.
I don't like. No, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you ain't fuck with when Teddy be like, come here, woman. Like he just get straight directly to it. Like
Mhm.
just, fuck up, bitch, come
That's
here.
different. That's different. That's oldie R&B. I like my
Nah,
R&B.
facts.
I like my R&B gangster. I like my R&B gangster. Not new gangster,
Facts.
old gangster.
You know
Yeah,
what?
these
Oh,
new
okay.
niggas damn near
Exactly.
gonna like pistol whip the bitch. Like chill out, son.
Yeah,
Like,
keep sweat,
relax.
keep sweat gangster. Like
You know
not
what it is
new,
too,
not-
though? If you listen to a lot of those old school R&B songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though they wasn't like gangster, the records, they sounded like smooth and jazzy and shit like that. And it gave you that pimp feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of
Bruh.
shit I like them,
That
them,
Ohio players.
you know what I mean? Like, they was
Hey, you know-
aggressive in the beats and everything. And then think about all the records that were sampled or still getting sampled to this day from some of the legends, you know what I mean? Like the pioneers of this whole entire fucking shit, you know?
You know what my take is from that era, like that 70s P, all the way into that Lenny, all the way into that early 90s R&B, and it's like a fucked up take because like your mom and your aunts were born in this era and shit, and they was running around this era. But from what I get from just those records, the way niggas was like, if you listen to what's the one with Teddy P? It's where he hollering. Like when he go into that second riff, like I take from that, hey, the box in that era was fire.
They call it that hairy coochie music.
Nah, facts.
It's
Facts.
the hairy
The way
coochie
they was
music.
You see Ari face, he was like,
When he said the box, I was like, I know what he means.
yeah,
the box,
Hairy coochie.
bro. That free love, 70s good weed, like
It was soul in
Man.
them hairs down there.
yo, let me ask you a
Man,
question.
what?
Y'all guys seen like a porno from like the 70s and shit like that, right? Like 80s.
I grew up
like,
on those.
my nigga, like so what they were
I
singing
was
about
born in the
everything,
early 80s.
shit
That was my first era of porn.
that was what the shit they were singing about is the shit that was actually going on, my nigga. Like
With the slow music, look, when they come in the scene, it's like this playing first while they talking and shit. Then they go to that wow, like get the slapping.
My favorite thing back then, how they
Start
do
slapping the
describe
bass.
sex, they'll be like, we about to, ooh. We about to, oh. They was too scared to say sex.
Oh God, bro.
Like the word sex
it
was too
wasn't gentlemanly,
right?
It wasn't like a gentleman type of shit. It had to be a little subtle with it.
I've been trying to tell my daughters this, they'll never get it. Being a young
That's
boy
so
is like the
fucking
best.
funny,
Being a
man.
young boy was the best shit, bro.
Bro, that's why I
Nah,
love, like,
facts.
I had to make a lot of old school mixtapes for my OGs and shit. So that's why I learned all of this shit, bro. Old school music is the best shit and the funniest shit at the same time.
Yo, my
At the
nigga, like,
same time. And it's
That's
funny.
like-
That's why I don't really punish these kids for their era, because I know what the people in that era did to us when we was with our hippity hop baggy jeans shit. So it's like, nah. Even though a lot of this shit, I'm just like, what is this? But I have my old man moments, but I don't penalize them for it.
Exactly. No, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Except
But
when I
I'ma
listen to
still
Lil
tell you
Mavo.
motherfuckers you wasn't outside, and that's why you niggas was running around here half cocked.
Right. You wasn't outside for the cool kids. See, now that's just me being my young boy,
Oh,
Kai. I'm sorry. See,
that was
see.
that era is super slept on.
I'm a
That
blog
that
era kid. Like, that's my shit.
that cool kids, new boys, fucking really hot sneakers and fucking
Oh,
bright
no,
red.
don't. See. New boys, those is two
No, I mean, I
different
mean that
pockets.
whole
But,
time.
yeah, I'm about to say, because
That whole time, it's severely
both of them
slept
niggas
on to me.
influenced my fashion,
That
unfortunately.
whole time is severely slept. The Supras and that whole era is severely slept on. Like
Yes,
we're
it
gonna
was a very,
appreciate
Man,
that.
which new
We're
boys you
gonna
talking about?
appreciate that era so much more in about 2-3 more
the
years.
You're a Jerk era. And but that's the thing, these kids are doing that shit now, but that's
Nah,
neither
yo.
here nor
Nah, I
that
used to
shit.
fuck with new boys though. I ain't gonna lie. Like they had that one
Like,
song with Tiger
they're making me
Cricket.
feel old now. Like, this shit is sick.
Oh, welcome to our world, sir.
It's disgusting.
Welcome. Yeah, just wait.
Yeah. You'll get used to it, my nigga.
All my young dogs that like I gave them shit and 3-4 years ago, they like hated my guts. They be like, I get it, bro. I get it. Cause now them motherfuckers that's 8-9 years younger than them are starting to like embarrass them and they getting that secondhand cringe shit like where it's like, yo, you really don't know. And it leaves
It's
the
sick,
thing
bro.
about because y'all era the 90s born babies, like the early 90s born babies are the last era to really get it. Like after like 93, you cooked.
It's a fact.
I definitely agree with
It's
you
a
on that.
fact. That's where that's my 93.
Oh, you was born in '93?
After the Mohicans.
Oh, see,
That's
look,
what
he
I'm
was like
saying, bro.
You like the last. You had a real grandma. Now
He's the
grandma
last
is
of the
Keisha,
Mohicans.
and now grandma is Keisha and shit.
Yeah, I slept on my grandma's lap in church type grandma type shit. Yeah.
Now you at the club with grandma, and grandma is Latasha now.
Yo.
Grandma TT.
So, all right, so we talking about all this music and shit like that. I wanted to revisit this Apple 100 list, you know what I'm saying? Because when we went through it between last episode we only did like the 30 to 1. And I've really seen the list, but I really didn't really pay attention to it. But now I'm looking at the list in the totality.